G'day guys, Jose here. Hope you guys are having a wonderful day today. So I was thinking about something during my break day. I was thinking, how do you be a perfect raider, whether for a pug or whether for your guild? And now this is a lot of questions. People think, is it my DPS or is it, what I do? It's actually just quite the opposite. It's that amount of preparation you put in to spec before the raid actually occurs. So, get through some top 5 tips that I have to make sure you are the best possible raider that you can be. And it doesn't even take that much time, to be honest, with the AH and stuff these days. And also the ability to farm these materials as well can help as well. So number 1 is definitely have flasks, have food, have enchants, and have flasks, foods, enchants, and maybe, ruins and pots. Ruins and pots are quite expensive. If you're in a top end guild, you need to have those 100%. But generally with a pug run, you need your flasks, you need your food, and you need your enchants. And also you need your gems if needed as well. These things are very, very cheap in auction house, and it's kind of a common courtesy in all raid groups. People will be very disappointed and quickly pointed out if you're not gemmed and enchanted, given how cheap gems are these days. Now, I guess number two, research the boss strategies before you get there. Some raid leaders will explain their boss strategy essentially, but know at least what the mechanics and what they do essentially, and maybe a strategy of somewhat from maybe your guild or maybe from a guide that you saw. So generally, one example is definitely of a difference in strategy would be probably Mort, for example, in Nylofa, where Mort has the kill ad strat, basically you put the ad in and out, have the range kill it, so you can go through 3 of those phases, or you basically zero the boss where you taunt the ad in and the Mort gobbles it up. It gives you more stone phases, but at the same time, it means you don't have to deal with ads. You can probably one tank it essentially the entire fight. And that's the strategy you got to research, especially as a raid leader as well. You need to research your strategies, and you need to be able to communicate it clearly to your raid. So number three is research your class. Make sure you're doing the optimal rotation, have the optimal talents for certain fights. The worst part is when you be in a full AoE spec for a fight that's purely single target. So let's say, for example, you have Twilight Dev. Even though Twilight Dev is still pretty decent, instead of your Infinite Star set on, let's say, for a fight like Zanesh, for example, where it's just purely single target, there's no ults required, no things required at all. Number 4, dare to try new things, okay? If you've never done Zanesh Soccer before, please try it, okay? Because you need to be able to learn how to do it, because in Mythic, or even Heroic, or even a different pug altogether, even though some of you guys do attend my pugs, you're going to be having to do soccer. Like in Mythic, everyone has to do it. No ifs or buts. Everyone has to go do soccer or football, whatever you guys call it. Everyone has to do it. So be prepared to do new things and take new dives. For example, I've taken a lot of new dives this tier. First of all, not pug raid leading actually, but pug raid leading, strategy finding, being more prepared. And also the second one is tanking. I've never tanked before in a raid. This is my first time I've tanked, and tanking a lot in Mythic Pluses as well. And well, tip number 5 for raiding is be able to get your flasks, food, and whatever before raid. And if there's any reputations there is to grind to make your character just a bit better, to even get that enchant or extra essence, please do so. Your grind will be so respected by myself and so much others if you have all purple essences, and at the same time be able to farm your own flasks and food. Also, if you do that as well and you're able to make a few cauldrons and stuff like that, it'll be so much appreciated by the raid if you do that, okay? Like, it's incredible. Or even a tome as well, even though they're quite expensive. I don't expect you to use Vantis runes and heroic raids, given that, you should use them for Mythic content. But, it's highly, highly appreciated. And that's pretty much, my little tips to be a great raider. 5 tips to be a great raider. And basically, you'll be more respected if you do these sort of things. And also, generally be able to point out, hey, this guy always has his pots, always has mechanics together. And I'll probably pick you over a few other guys that I'm not sure if they're proven or not. And, always, remember your name. Be like, oh, yeah, this guy did this. Oh, yeah, this guy did that. If you guys, recognize the people I bring along are the people that I know are mechanically capable of doing so. Anyways, guys, that's it for my filler content for today. Hope you guys are, not filler content really, for my real talk content for some advice. So I hope you guys have a great day. And, well, I'm not sure. Go kick some ass in some raids. Okay, see you later, guys.